with their homework, if they do have homework, what they might need to do with homework. The school district that the girls are in, again, I love it because they'll still send out daily emails, and then there's also apps that you can download where teachers will communicate with us and say, hey, what's good, everybody? What's going on? This is Glass, and you are here for another third episode of Better Daily Vlog, like I'm talking about. This is by far one of the most entertaining shows on the YouTube platform, so if this is your first time watching, hit that button, subscribe, turn the bell notifications on, and go check out my previous content, you know what I'm talking about, because I for sure have something relatable. Let's go ahead and get into today's episode. I'm Glass, Better Daddy. Again, emphasis on daddy, so I'm gonna give y'all some tips as far as back to school, certain things that I'm implementing within my particular household, and just some advice for people that might be new parents. Alright, so this is a new year. Both of my daughters are going to big girl school, and yes, I said daughter. They'll be attending the same elementary. Last year, only Squeeze was at elementary, and Sweet was still at the daycare learning center, pre-K. So now I have one in kindergarten, I have one in second grade. So that being said, I'm just gonna give y'all some tidbits. With COVID going on, certain school districts are still implementing masks. The particular school district where the girls go to, they're saying masks are optional. What we did last year when COVID was very heavy and everybody was wearing masks, about 4 days early we had both girls wearing masks for a certain periods of time to see how they were able to function, communicate, operate, write down things, listen, maybe just anything to try to deter them from pulling their mask down, because you know, with young kids you gotta think about they gonna pull it down with their nose because the mask is hard to breathe in. So if masks are required within your particular school district classroom, go ahead and start your kids on wearing those masks early. Hopefully the teachers have implemented something to where they still can have a safe distance in between students to where they don't have to wear their masks all day, because wearing the mask all day, man, that shit just can be so terrible. So I hope that's not the case. Second tip, if there's a questionnaire that you have to fill out with your child's name, your phone contacts, email contacts, your child's learning style, fill that out ASAP and make sure that your teacher is aware of that. Another tip, parents, don't be afraid to put somebody else as a primary contact if maybe what you have going on, you might not be as accessible to your phone. Case in point, for my daughters, I put myself as the primary contact as opposed to their mother. Their mom is a nurse practitioner. She sees patients all day, and she's also located at a particular place to where her service is iffy. Sometimes she might get a call, sometimes she might not. Sometimes when she'll communicate with me about the girls, it's talks and gaps, it's glitchy, the phone cuts off, I just can't hear certain things. So I am the primary contact because one, I'm in a good service area, two, I'm just that much more accessible to my phone based on my particular job scope and what I can do. So I'm just saying, if their grandmother is more accessible to their phone and they can disseminate information, or they potentially can get faster to your child in that school, put them as the primary contact. Let's just be realistic. Put yourself as a secondary contact, because you know grandma, whether it's your mama or dad's mama, they're going to contact you. You just want to make sure that if the school needs to contact your family, that they contact the best option, you know. So just put that to the side and let's look out for the best interest of the child. Another tip, summer's over, we have to get back into the swing of things of making sure that our kids accomplish their homework. So once you get them, when y'all go home to a safe place, wherever y'all go, try to go ahead and implement and check on homework to see what's going on with their homework. If they do have homework, what they might need to do with homework. The school district that the girls are in, again, I love it because they'll still send out daily emails, and then there's also apps that you can download where teachers will communicate with us and say, okay, well, hey, we worked on this today, you might want to work on this tonight, or we'll have this assignment due 2 days from now, blase skip. Just start to get yourself within the motion of remembering to work with the child on their homework, making sure they're diligent on their homework and staying on top of that. Just because with COVID, teaching and everything, we're damn near, I don't want to say we're a year and a half behind, but we're pretty much a year behind on learning and face-to-face interaction. I tried to keep it as short and sweet as possible. That's going to conclude today's episode. If y'all want to hear more, y'all drop more in the comments, and based on the views and how things are going with the algorithm and all kind of blase skip, then maybe I'll chime a little bit more into it. But I just kind of want to go ahead and give them tidbits of what I'm doing in my particular household, and maybe it was some things that you can do to implement in yours. So go ahead and get at your boy, man. Holla at your boy. You know, somebody, hey.